Agencies are working together to find potential solutions to Mid-Michigan's housing crisis.
Today, the City of Lansing's Human Relations Department held a meeting to determine the next steps in its homelessness plan. The results of the city's homelessness study served as a guidepost for today's discussion. Community members were separated into 10 groups, each one tasked with addressing a different gap in the system. They talked about access to health care, affordable housing, and improving communication with caseworkers. City consultant Kimberly Coleman called it a success.
I think we had a great attendance, and the feedback and participation I think was outstanding. Can't ask for anything more than that. So our job now is to take the information shared with us, synthesize it, and get it back to them to make sure, does this reflect our best work when it comes down to a strategic plan to address homelessness for the city and for our neighboring communities.
Once they finish their strategic plan, Coleman says they will need city approval to adopt it.